Hey guys, I'm Hackerman. Today I'm gonna show you how to hack common household objects back or forward in time.
Alrighty. Hello, MySec Jackson, and welcome to our first virtual presentation in some time. I am your host, Gondrith, and I am here with No Beard Echo 6. We're going to go ahead and just jump right into this. We're running on battery power here, so if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, to the best of my ability, but we'll go from there, I guess. Okay. The name No Beard Echo 6, that's an old radio handle. Captain No Beard the Pirate, a.k.a. a lot of other things that we don't need to worry about at this time.
You shouldn't use my name.
We've got Dodson here! See, nobody cares. Nice hat. You're trying to look like a secret agent?
It's basically an inside joke. It's a reference to a children's book that's very cool. Let's see, it's a reference to road pirates. For those that don't know, road pirates harass innocent boat captains, police officers, okay? It's a reference to cops.
Today we're going to take a look at another innocent boat captain who was kidnapped and trafficked by vicious road pirates. But that's not his real name. Everyone knows his real name is Irish 69.
You know, I get a lot of bullshit because people think, you know, it's a reference to, you know, a pirate, criminal, hacker type person. And you know, it couldn't not be farther from the truth. And it gets old. So, yeah, it's a reference to that. It's an onion of jokes, basically. And, you know, references and breadcrumbs, things like this.
Well then, it's hacking time.
And oh boy, talk about my background to the best of my ability. Basically, I'll talk about up to about the year 2001 and then to about 2012. Everything in between there, we skip over for a lot of reasons. And, you know, I make a lot of jokes about, you know, espionage type shit, Archer, cartoon series. There's a lot of hidden stuff in everything I do. And for those in the know, it's funny as shit, but there is some seriousness to it, and you know that's why we don't talk about a certain time period in my life there. So up to then, I was born on a military base. My father was a United States Marine Corps drill instructor when I was born, senior drill instructor, if I remember right.
I love working for Uncle Sam.
I love working for Uncle Sam.
Lets me know just who I am.
Lets me know just who I am.
He was a lifer. I spent almost all of my life around the military, okay? Not saying in. Again, repeat, around the Marine Corps, not in. You know, it's something that I don't want to get anyone mixed up on, and it's also something I don't really get into because the question of were you in this or in that or this, that, and the other is completely irrelevant to the conversation. So, yeah, I was born around the military. My intentions in life were, oh boy, go into the Marine Corps. After that, be a police officer, detective. And while stationed on Okinawa in Japan, this is where things get kind of funny, but also serious. And I'm actually a little bit nervous, so my apologies if I start like cracking my voice. Decided when I was about 13 years old or so when we were stationed on Okinawa, Japan, that I wanted to go into the counterintelligence industry, okay? I won't say the scary agency that I had my eyes and my hopes on, but put it like this, I met a child of I'll just say a CIA officer, okay? One of the kids that I ran into when we were stationed there, again, I was from a military family, we lived all over the world. He was supposedly the son of a CIA agent. I didn't believe him at first, you know, I thought he was full of shit. Someone comes up to you and says, oh yeah, dude, my dad's in the CIA. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, dude. But the first thing he showed me was how to fucking pick locks, okay? And I'm not saying this dude wasn't struggling with these things. He would breeze right fucking through them. He's a 13-year-old kid. He's like, oh, just come here. See this apartment right here? Bam, bam, boom, opens the door. I'm like, okay, dude, this is your house, isn't it? Nope. You go in, start looking around at pictures and shit, and it's definitely not his fucking house. And so that's the first thing that he showed me, okay? Many, many other things after that we don't need to get into, but one of them is the coolest book I've ever read in the world, okay? I struggle to even name the title and not, but it's so awesome that I have to. It's called
I love working for Uncle Sam.
I love working for Uncle Sam.
And the connection to, the intelligence counterintelligence stuff, sketchy. It's so old. The part where they talk about computer hacking, they're talking about punch cards, computers that you have to use old punch cards to, that's how they work. For those that don't know, back in ancient times, in the way, way before times, they used punch cards to operate computers and relay information, things like this. And that's how old the book is, but it's hilarious as hell. And I would not, try anything in there for the kids watching at home because you can get in a lot of trouble, obviously. But it's meant as a joke. And so I read that, and it was awesome, and that's what I wanted to do. But life happens. A serious injury, kind of derailed my career ambitions. I almost lost an arm and a leg, and became physically limited. We'll say. I don't like to say disabled. But I got fucked up, we got a bunch of titanium and I'm a cyborg now. So, but, I found other ways to, serve my country and my community.
I'm a stonecutter.
Went on to travel a similar path, to put it that way. And that's right about 2000, getting out of high school, getting kicked out of high school and hitting the real world, man, hitting the world running.
Give us your lunch money. What gives, man? Where'd you learn that stuff?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Can I tell you?
No, I won't listen!
Fast forward about 10 years, and I decided to do something else, which involved social media, the internet, things like this. What I was doing before that had nothing to do with the internet or social media at all. Basically, it was a lot more focused on what was going on around me. That's the way it had to be because it was dangerous to be focused on anything else. But so applied basically everything that I had learned in my life to digital marketing, and I became the digital marketing guy. And trying not to elaborate too much on what field I did, what I still kind of do, kind of transferring over, retiring from one thing, going to another. Got about 5% battery here. Again, if we cut out, what I'm going to do is run to a second location, log back in, and it shouldn't be a problem, but there'll be a short little intermission.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that with the right computer algorithms, I can hack you back in time. Just like a time machine.
But, yeah, social media, all that kind of stuff, and that's kind of what I do now, I do volunteer work in digital marketing. Manage accounts, build accounts, webmaster, things like this, obviously cybersecurity, infosec, things like that is a big part of it, just naturally, network defense, all these kind of things. And, I've applied everything I've learned, studied warfare and all these crazy things my entire life. And I guess you could say I'm one of the good people that know how to do bad things. Jack of many trades, master of a few.
I'm a stonecutter.
And yeah, that's what brings us here. I'm kind of retiring from that one thing that I was doing and transitioning to just doing a lot of volunteer work on the internet, countering a lot of the misinformation that's being saturated out there. Big part of what I do, like I mentioned, network defense, fighting off trolls. We get trolls suspended by the dozens, all day, every day. It's pretty hilarious. But we've gotten in some pretty little epic online knife fights. One of the guys that was involved with the Stop the Steal hashtag, and the guy that actually created it, that was doing a lot of the direction, telling people what the hell to do as it was happening via Twitter. I'm one of the people that helped get rid of that asshole's account. We don't do anything but report these accounts. I don't want any confusion. We don't hack anybody. We don't break the law or do anything stupid. We're just, rogue content moderators. That's the best way to put it. And on that note, I'm gonna cut out real quick. If you want to, carry on the conversation, I'm gonna run to the second location and get all
Go right ahead.
I shall return.
I'd give anything to get into the Stonecutters.
What do they do there, Dad?
I'm a member. What do they do? What don't they do? Oh, they do so many things, they never stop. Oh, the things they do there, my stars.
I'm a stonecutter.
To achieve this, you need some top-of-the-line equipment. Some of it may be hard to find because it hasn't yet been made available to the public. First of all, you need a lot of RAM, at least 256 kilobytes.